Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Quant price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Quant chart, which at the time of this recording is trying to battle out the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We also have the support of the area at around the $133.2 mark, and the next key area of resistance that I'm watching is at around the $147.9 mark. We have also fully maximized my yellow target area down here in the formation of this wave 2, and I believe soon we are going to continue unlocking higher prices in the formation of this wave 3. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the Quant chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to continue with the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after Quant saw its all-time high, we started the bear market where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low at around the $40.1 mark. And after seeing the bear market low, we started this massive bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in blue having the wave 5, fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and also making a peak at around the $229 mark, and also completing the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1, whatever we expected next is a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2, where we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure because of the corrective nature in the formation of that wave 2, where we saw this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $94.4 mark. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we expected a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 on the long-term scenarios, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $399 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting this larger Elliott wave count 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario over here, where you can see that we have seen this 1-2 setup, and after seeing the 1-2 setup, we started this Elliott structure having that as the first wave to the upside, making it peak at around the $165.5 mark. Then we started this corrective structure in a move that has now given us the low for that second wave at around the $126.7 mark, and also fully maximized my target area down here within this yellow target area that I was able to come up with by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. And that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and that is at around the $133.3 mark and the $125.7 mark. And after fully maximizing our target area in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect here on the short-term scenarios is the start of a massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out minimum target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $231.5 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and I believe we have started such a 5-wave structure in formation over here. And if I zoom in so that we can see that better, you can see that after making our low in the formation of this second wave, we saw this massive bounce to the upside, giving us a peak at around the $148 mark, and that is what I'm terming as the high for that first wave to the upside. Then we saw this corrective structure giving us the low for that wave 2. Then I'm expecting another massive bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, then expect a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize our target areas at around the $230 mark in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3 of these Elliot wave structure right here in yellow, and getting back to this fractal wave within the formation of that wave 3, and get to see whether the second wave has done the minimum that we expect a wave 2 to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1. That gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and you can see we got into that target area, making some long wicks to the lower side. And after getting into that minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2, then whatever we expect next is that massive bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $171.1 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upside to do before we can see a wave 4 and then push even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And for this move to also play out and also fully maximize our target areas in the formation of this wave 3, there are key moves that I'm watching over here, and the very first one is a break above the 20-day MA. So the moment we manage to break above the 20-day MA, have the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher, then there are chances of making it to our next key area of resistance at around the $147.9 mark. And the moment we manage to break above it, then we can expect a retest, and once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. So let's continue watching the 20-day MA, because a break above it could trigger even higher prices to get us to our next key area of resistance at around the $147.9 mark. And the moment we manage to break above it, expect a retest, then continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our target areas at around the $171.2 mark in the formation of that wave 3. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenario. And also taking a look at the indicators, here on the RSI we are trading at around the 52 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, but we are seeing a decrease in the selling volume here on the MACD, meaning soon we might be able to print that bullish cross to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.